Hey there, YouTube fans. Just wanted to cover the WWE 13 roster updates. Uh, I'm just so not impressed. I can't even put it into words, quite frankly. Out of 87 wrestlers on the original release, 28 of those spots is occupied by 13 performers. You've got Bradshaw. Bradshaw, when was the last time he was ever in a friggin' ring? JBL? He gets two. You want to give him one for the Attitude Era, that's fine. But two? Big Show gets two. Alright. Edge, he's retired for over a year now. You give him his Attitude Era, that's it. They gave him two. You got Chris Jericho with two. Okay, fine. Triple H, that bitch from hell, gets three. Not for nothing. You want to give him the Attitude Era and current day. I get that. But then they put in the Hunter Hearst Helmsley version, like he had dick to do with the Attitude Era. He was almost part of the reason it went down. Undertaker gets two, but that's not the problem. The problem is the current version doesn't seem it's going to have him in the correct attire with the mohawk haircut. Chris Jericho, as we said, got two. John Cena, I'm okay with that. Mark Henry, sure, what the hell. Mick Foley, he gets three, but he's earned it. Lita. You're going to give two slots to Lita. You should give her one, that's fine. Two? Come on. The Rock gets two, I'm okay with that. Again, out of 87, 28 spots taken up by 13 wrestlers. Let's talk about a couple of names that made this roster this year. Jinder Mahal and Karma. Jinder Mahal shouldn't be in this game for just basic reasons of principle alone. He sucks. He couldn't draw flies if he was dipped in shit. As for Karma, everyone knew she wasn't coming back. They were sick of her. They didn't like her attitude. She wasn't doing what they wanted her to do. Yet they put her in the game, whatever. Those are another two slots that are wasted. Let's talk about some names that aren't on the game, at least as of yet, that were in the past, that are constantly on TV one way or another. Alex Riley. Fans love this guy. If you watched NXT, they love this guy. He's been squashed down, and the whole thing about him and Cena having a little fallout in the locker room, which is probably true. You got Michael McGillicuddy. A lot of people give him a lot of shit. Let me tell you, he's a great wrestler. He's going to be a huge deal. He should be in the game. You lost Drew McIntyre from the roster. Really? The chosen one? The one they're repackaging? And you don't even have it. It's embarrassingly bad. The Usos. Who do you gotta screw to get on this game? How many years do these guys gotta pay their dues, prove that they can entertain, that they're a great tag team, and they're still not even on the roster? Mason Ryan, I'm not missing him, but I really thought he'd be on the roster. You can definitely give up one of Triple H's slots. Antonio Cesaro, I think he'll be a DLC. I hope he is. He should be. Ryback should definitely be a DLC. Tamina got screwed if she doesn't make it on there. Natalya, what the? Don't get me started how she's not on it. Lord Tensai, kind of thought he would be, but I don't care if he is or isn't. Titus O'Neil and Darren Young would be nice. Tyson Kidd. What the hell, man? No Tyson Kidd? You gotta be kidding me. And then finally, here are the guys that I think would have to be added amongst some of those names I just mentioned that are missing before I would even consider picking up this game, because at this point in time, I'm not even looking to do a review on it, borrowing someone else's game, because I don't give a shit. But names they need to add. They had Husky Harris already. They need to come out with Bray Wyatt. You got the model. Throw on the other clothes. You got to do Bray Wyatt. I'd love to see Bo Dallas, Seth Rollins. I mean, they're pushing the shit out of this guy, and then they're not going to put him on. Richie Steamboat would be nice, but not necessary. Dean Ambrose. Even though he hasn't debuted on TV yet, you got to get the guy. So, I don't want to hear a bunch of crap about cost slots and how you can make all these guys if they're not in the game. These are too many big names missing from the game that you shouldn't have to tie up cost slots with. Drew McIntyre, probably the most grievous of all those that were left out. Again, downloadable content, it may show up there. We'll have to wait and see. But as it stands right now, with the roster they're showing, I'm not even considering picking this game up in any way, shape, or form unless something major happens to change my opinion.